The day before I got released, a staff walked up to my cell and opened the door this much, threw in a piece of paper, said, "Here's my number, I better hear from you tomorrow," and threw his number in there and shut the door. I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? I was like, this is wild. If I made a joke to another staff about a staff being inappropriate, I guarantee you they would say them by name. Because they just know, and that's not okay. Like, it's wild. It's just, yeah, it's hard. It's hard. It's not safe for people. You know, it's just not a safe environment, and nobody in there is protecting you. When I was in there one time, there was a girl showering in her clothes. And I said, "What are you doing?" She didn't feel safe. She thought someone was going to come in the shower and rape her. I was like, what? So I told the staff, and I said, "Look, you guys need to figure this out. She can't keep showering in her clothes. She's not clean." So they locked everybody up. They left the unit, and they let her shower on her own. That was the only way she would take her clothes off. I was like, this isn't, like, but I had to do that, not a staff. A staff didn't recognize that. They didn't say this girl needs to shower properly. She's not getting clean. I did. You know, that's not my job. But if I wasn't paying attention, this girl would have suffered the whole time she was there. And I mean, she needs help. You should be calling somebody. You recognize there's clearly sexual abuse here. She's scared to take her clothes off. Like, you need to call someone. Don't keep her locked in her room for 23 hours a day because she's being weird. Like, yeah, it's just so sad. The male-female rate aspect in a female prison with the male guards is uncomfortable. You would like to think that no matter who you're being left alone with is going to be a safe situation, but I can promise you, you know when it's not. And there is nothing else to do but just kind of go with it unless, you know, unless you know there's another staff close enough that could just keep you fine, you know? I was just inappropriately touched by a staff one time, and I was just like, yeah, I'm not letting this go, you know? And I was very nervous to say something, but I approached a female staff and I said, "Look, didn't make me feel good. I just want to address it, but I'm not doing it by myself." And so we did, and it was fine. But like, my time there changed then with that shift and that staff, you know? When he was on shift and when his staff was on shift, it was different. And like, not that I couldn't handle it, but it's just not fair that it had to be. And there's a lot of people in there who couldn't have handled it or wouldn't have said anything, you know, who don't say anything. Just little touches here and there, like, it's just not appropriate.